Hello YouTube, and welcome back. Today this is going to be the first in the Let's Play on the Hexxit server here. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working on this thing. And I'll tell you what this is in a moment. I'm also going to give you a quick tour of what we have so far. Various things. This is our berry bush farm, such as it is at the moment. It's not done, but it's functional, and that's what really counts. Gonna have an enclosure, like a little greenhouse effect going on. I am going to sneak in and show you Hardcore's pleasant little area. That's his gate opening. And closing. I'd love to show you where the buttons are, but I've cut those bits out. And here we have Donkey Kong. I have no clue why. But I think he's done a really good job building his home. Look at it. He's got TV, got a couch, a coffee table. Lives like a king in here. Got himself a smeltery. You know, this sword's probably not the best thing to be clicking around with. Let's see, he's got himself a storage area. Appears to be his bedroom and a library. I think that's it for the inside. I don't see anything else. I think the lamps are a nice touch. The freshly mowed lawn, some trees, a little pond. Very nice. Alright, and this is our town well. The sidewalk is not quite done yet, but if you hop in the well, it actually comes down into this cave. And that is what we use as our access to this area. Because this whole area used to be gouged out. You might be able to see it in the other video. Filled it all in for that other building that I showed you. What's next? Over here we've got lava fried chicken. There's not much I could do with the other machine as it was, and as it is still, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot I can do with this machine. Aside from add more stacks of chickens. We tried having chickens in here. This is about all we can fit, and every once in a while one will push into the wall and die. Or they'll escape out. Same with the baby chickens in the back. But it is all automated. Everything's sorted. And don't get too much raw chicken in, which is good. That is a lot of feathers. And all the eggs sort into this chest over here, because there are a lot of them. So I have a hopper filter underneath, just goes all the way through. It is automatic. When that dispenser gets full of eggs, it triggers a lava to dispense and then retract. It'll cook all the adult chickens, leaving just the baby ones. And then the drops get filtered in. There's hoppers under all these half slabs. We'll come back here. Access door. Now I was a bit lazy with the redstone. I didn't need it to be compact at all. This is a comparator check, if you want to call it that. This is comparing this signal with this one, and it's waiting till it gets full, and then this will activate. It'll shut this off, and then it'll be comparing this signal with this one, which means this will stay on until this empties. Underneath there's another comparator that forms a clock, which powers this dispenser, which just shoots out the eggs repeatedly until it's empty, in which this will turn the whole thing back on. But once this is off, it allows this torch to turn on. And these, if you can see it, yep, are just simply one-tick pulse generators, the huge piston kind. And it ticks once, and then after, it should be a 4. And after a delay, it ticks again and retracts the lava. And then these can't be reactivated until the next cycle because this torch will stay on. It's probably not the smallest solution, but it functions, and I like it. And the graveyard, which we still don't have done. We have this going on at nighttime. And how that works is I just have... I think a creeper blew up my house. This daylight sensor, and then after so many, I've got a repeater down here, and then it'll just extend the signal. I think I have it inverted, so that it's on at night and then off in the day. And in fact, it's gonna shut off soon. Let's see. And here is the home that Caiaphas built. And one of these is my temporary sleeping area. Let's see, go downstairs. And I can only blame Enderman for this. Let's see, in here, still ore berries, and nothing else yet. But apparently lots of Endermen. Still, I believe, storing ore berries here. Our Ender portal. This is just access way down into the mines over here. So we do a lot of digging. Not me personally, but they do a lot of digging. Let's show you what's in the Nether. Alright. This entry room, nowhere near done yet. But Hardcore has opted to start the building of this protective pathway. We have reinforced glass, just in case. somebody goes topside, ends up get shot at, this glass won't break. Not so easy. But nice protective way for us to get to the other side. Really nice design. The pattern sort of breaks up the monotony of just plain stone brick. And let's see. Right. Specific access ways in the tunnel to anything we've deemed interesting. This, actually I don't know what it's called, some sort of... Hello. That was fun. Some sort of, fortress or like dungeon or something. Not very nice to blow someone up. I don't even know where some of this stuff was. See, I don't need feathers. So I picked them up anyway. Alright. I will try to repair this as much as I can. Is he doing stairs? I'll leave him a sign. That'll do. So if he gets to it before I come back, then yeah. Let's see though. This is where it gets scary. Because it's not done yet, and as you can see, a lot of this path takes place over lava. See if I can quickly get to the other end with a magical fast forward. And here we are at the other side. For you, much quicker than it was for me. And we'll see you on the other side of the portal. And out the other side. Let's see. What we have here is, I guess, what is a bug? But this great wall of Minecraftia seriously goes from one end of the world to the other. There is no end. It's just here. And none of us know really why. Let's see. That's pretty explanatory. Somebody organized this mess. A few things in there. Must mean all this. This is our mining area. It looks like somebody's made a storage place. As I bash my head off the wall running. Ah, yes. Let's see. Oh. sand. Doesn't look like anybody's mined up any more of this. I have a hole to patch. This is the southern side. Let's see. I know they've changed this. I used to have scaffolding here, but it was not the best. But this is the mining area, and there's not much to see here. It's just us digging an enormous cavity into the world to get resources, dirt, stone, minerals, anything that we need. As well as this, I will take live on camera. Because we never have enough of this stuff. Well, doesn't appear there's anything left here to show you. So, back to the town. Alright, here we are back at town. I've fixed the exterior of my home, such as it is. You can see I'm just storing random things at the moment. All the real fun is going to end up being down here, where it appears something exploded. Let's see. Ah! Derpy bug. See, over here, have the chocobo hut that Parker built. And they seem to be incredibly happy. This is, 2 chickens now. Oh, just one? Nope, 2 in the watering hole. Vast field of nothingness we have done absolutely nothing with, except set it on fire. Which brings me back to this building. Parker is working on collecting souls, which he can turn into... Whoops. Which he can turn into spawners. That apparently can be controlled with redstone. And what I'm doing here is I'm making a room up top for the spawners to go in. I'm told they can be controlled via redstone, so I had to build this whole thing. What they'll do is they'll spawn here and get pushed by all this water. So we'll have zombies, creepers, and skeletons. And these blocks will move away using these. I may have to try to figure out how to do hopper timers to do this, because just plain old-fashioned redstone is not doing it. I may have to grow up into the 1.5 hopper era, but essentially in a functional sense, I'll have the button probably closer, but this wall will be complete so that they don't escape the mobs. That is, not the players. Maybe the players too. I could trap them in here. But there it goes. And that will just let them drop, and this wall will be up here. You won't see the pistons. And then over here will be selectors that will run T-flips to select which mobs you wish to fight, and then you'll just go in the room and go. I know with creepers I'll have to do probably obsidian, but again, I just have the shell right now. Like a disposable blueprint. And with the micro blocks, I may decorate the outside. But I don't know, I'm gonna work on this and get back to you. Alright, I've been doing some work on this. Not so much the aesthetics, it still looks like crap. But changed the circuitry quite a lot. And I went with Etho's hopper timer here. This stuff is actually unnecessary. I found it didn't pulse at all. So I can actually redstone this part. Essentially this right now is locked in a state where it's just going to keep trying to move items into this hopper, but this hopper is on. Essentially it's not getting anywhere. This is a timer for the number of waves that it will release. And essentially, just 5 random items. I got these from a boss mob, got this from boss mob, and I made 2 wooden swords, because who wants a wooden sword anyway? Essentially it counts all the way to this line. I don't know any compact way to use the entire length of redstone wire. But when it hits wave 4, I'll send this into a small repeater delay circuit that will give enough time for, not here, the spawners that are up here, time to spawn one final group of mobs. And then I'm going to have selectors using RS latches. There's no need for a T-flip, because when you push the button, and then, let's say you were to decide, no, I actually don't want to fight those, it's pretty much too bad, because they've already spawned. So I'm just going to RS latch these with indicator lights. But that line, it will come through and reset all the latches, turning any that are on off. And then once the 5th wave hits, it just comes over here, turns this hopper back on. This hopper will dump all the items into here. What this one does is this will have on the, whatever you want to call it, the upside or the downside, this will actually allow a pulse to turn this off long enough for one item. And I can actually show you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on and show you what happens, and then I'll cut to right before the 4th and the 5th, and you'll see that this will activate. There's nothing over here yet. I haven't built it, but that's what it'll do when it does work. But this part works, and here it activates this RS latch, and as you can see, wave 1 has already started. One of the items is in this hopper, and when this is on, this hopper's locked, and then this will just read the output. 1 through 5. And as you can see, one item at a time. And yeah. Alright, that's almost done. And what you'll see here is that quick pulse. I do not know why I did this. That quick pulse is what allows an item to leak out and increase the count here. So that is our second. And right at the end of the third, this connects, and I'll show you then. Alright, we're just about at the end of that wave. And as you can see, this would be wave 4. And this is where the short delay to turn off the spawners up top would go. And here it is. Final wave. And there's the reset to the whole system. And this just goes into a standby mode where the hoppers just continuously pulse, trying to activate the latch, but it can't because it's locked in place, and it's just back to this state. And then this keeps this locked, this becomes unlocked, so all of the items dump back in. It's large unnecessarily, but I don't have the will to compact it at the moment. But hopefully, what I can do inside is functional. I'll show you this. Caiaphas went through and lit this. There's a bit of glitchiness with the textures of this block, but overall, it's blast-resistant glass, because we do intend on having spawner selections of all sorts to go up there. One of them being creepers and boss mobs can sometimes throw things that explode. I'm thinking I want to put something here that I can have blast-resistant that can still move with a piston. Obsidian doesn't. That is functional. Ugly at the moment. Again, this is just the shell. There's going to be a layer in the wall to allow redstone towers like this. And then, underground, I'm going to have some of these vertical RS latches. As you can see, that's how they work there. I'm gonna get to working on some more of the redstone aspect, and see you then. Alright, we're gonna try this again, and I'll probably put that last attempt in at the end of the video as a bonus. My Minecraft just crashed out. His Minecraft crashed out. I don't believe it was the machine. I just think we have slightly derpy computers. That's my opinion.
Only slightly.
So, care to give this another shot? I'll help you fight this time. There you go. There you go.
Alright, you ready?
Yep, I'm in the room. You're in the room. And here it starts.
Oh, there's a boss already.
Yep. Yep. He's a Weber. He's a Weber. Oh, another boss. Awesome.
Get him.
It sucks
You
that
got
I
some
don't...
kind of effect on you. What happened?
Oh, the zombie hit me. It sucks they are going to start dying before they
I
even
want to
get
stay
down
on that
here.
side.
You're gonna blow them up. Well, that'll test the glass, won't it?
Another boss.
Another
wow,
boss!
this is a heavy hitter.
And he sets you on fire! That's so cool! We have to survive all 5 rounds with him in here.
Oh, we can't kill him, can we?
I think he's
By the way,
dead.
the door's open. It shouldn't be open.
It
I
shouldn't
didn't blow
be.
it open, did I?
I think I have a few design aspects to take care of. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. Yep.
Oh shit, skeleton.
Oh no!
Another boss, and he's a mean one.
Yup. Alright. I'm gonna have to say, don't do any TNT type stuff.
The firing squad, I can't even get near him.
Alright, you finish up the last bit. I'm gonna go see what happened. Alright. I think I've hammered out most of the issues caused by my forgetfulness and the TNT explosion. Hardcore and I are going to give this yet another attempt as the sun goes down. Because I have no roof, they just die in the sunlight. Ready when you are.
I hit the zombie switch. Spawner works, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's on this time.
Do this.
Oh no. Server lag. That arrow was really close to my face.
Oh, come on now. I'm a good shot.
Maybe we'll actually finally be able to get a test of the 5th wave and see if it spawns enough.
On my screen, you're inside the obsidian wall.
Yeah, that's a bug that's not fixed yet in this version. It's really annoying.
Here they come.
It takes this long between waves because there's other options. Skeletons spawn far more per wave. They like you this turn. Oh, look at that,
Bet
you
I
got the
didn't
sword
have
you dropped.
TNT.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no TNT in here. Not until I get those corners patched up. Because that was horrid.
A bang on the ceiling. Be quiet up there.
Goddamn kids, keep it down up there! Oh, I saw a boss. Saw a boss.
Blast off Weber.
No!
stuck.
Not a blast off zombie! Haha, crap.
And everything's dark.
Oh, he does darkness too. And wither. I have to switch to my lifesteal one. Ha!
Try to cut these webs down before they...
Thank God for that one.
You see these two?
Yeah, I made those. They're souls that you can collect using essence bottle, I think. I'm not really sure. If I'm wrong, I'm sure whoever's watching the video is going to be screaming at me. You noob! Okay.
Is that it? No, let's go with that then.
There
I
should
don't
be
hear
another
anything.
spawn. Yeah, I don't hear anything, so the last wave might not have spawned anything, which means I have to set delay. Oh, the delay isn't big enough. It's not allowing them to
Is that it?
spawn. Generally, no, we'd be fighting more, but I have to set more delay, it seems. If only I had red power. I can add another 2 repeaters in this current lineup without having to change how I have it. I don't know. What do you think of the room?
Great. Should have seen it after the skeleton wave.
Ah, would you like to try a few waves of skeletons?
Sure.
Let me find some random chest to put a couple of my items in. Let's crank up the difficulty as far as it goes, this one. I'll hit the zombie, you hit the skeleton. Alright. It's almost daytime, so in we go.
I'm sure your viewers came to see some carnage, so give it to them.
Well, just like the first episode, interesting.
I think we got a boss in here. That's you sparkling.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not fare well.
I'll cover you with that. Okay, so they're taking a little bit of damage.
Yeah, they're taking damage, it's
Oh,
daytime.
there's gonna be a bunch of them.
Yes.
One of them's dripping through the floor.
Crap, it's the boss.
What is he?
Ghastly
Ghastly
exhaust regen. Well, it's okay, because I used this, Kaifus has let me use his rapier, and it has lifesteal.
Dude, you have an arrow, like, right in your groin.
Ouch! Haha, man! Right in the baby maker. What's worse is it's daytime and there's no roof, so they're all on fire. They're all on fire.
Uh-oh. You stole my bow.
Oh no! Oh!
Oh, I knew they wouldn't be happy until one of us died.
My rapier got stolen. Oh, and I'm gonna have the spawn-in lag. You're gonna get the spawn-in lag. Crud.
This skeleton keeps stealing my stuff. Oh, there's like boss skeleton, 2 boss skeletons in here. I don't think I can kill them.
Well, as soon as I can get this chest open, oh no, another wave is gonna spawn though, isn't it? I can't get this chest open. It won't be so bad when Caiaphas gets the dedicated machine going.
Ah, I died.
Uh-oh. Give me my sword. Burnt to a crisp whilst fighting entity soul shard spawn zombie dot name. Gonna do a quick repair on this. If I can. And it...
Just letting you know, I think both our skeleton friends are still in there.
That's okay, I'm still trying to get my sword out of the chest apparently.
I'm taking damage. Why am I taking damage?
I have a few reasons. Like all my armor and stuff.
Hey, I found a rapier. I think that's yours.
Oh. A shield.
I lost my spear, though.
Well, hold on, our friend is still in here.
Should be two of them.
I don't have my good stuff.
What happened?
I do not have any of my good stuff.
I think I have your Kreknorite leggings. And a diamond shield.
There's a look at the world you're never gonna see again.
Oh my gosh, they just got out.
Oh, I do not see that at all. I see you
Yeah, well, that's...
staring it with your bow at the ground. Which means I'm probably not really here.
I'm running across the bridge right now. I'm being chased.
That's why skeletons... I'm just gonna label them as, like, the hard difficulty. I'm still spawning in. He has my sight! That zombie has my sight!
I got it.
Ah! Hey, you're back. Ah, you don't happen to have my scythe, do you?
I have a scythe. Sharpness too.
I think that will be it. Now there's probably going to be like a bit of lag.
I have water breathing for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, some of the boss mobs love to splash water breathing on you.
This is a zombie alchemist, I think.
Oh, maybe I should get my scythe off you first.
There you go.
I'll stop moving so I don't... All the respawning is driving the server insane. There it is. Scythe. Now, who's still in here?
The skeleton I can't damage hurts me. Hey, that's my lance. Give me my lance.
Oh man. Hey,
That zombie camp in the corner has my freaking lance. want that shit back.
That's a skeleton. How does he have your...
Shooting him, he steals your weapon.
Oh.
I don't know, that could explain what's killing you. My client's getting derpy again.
Rain. Minecraft, modeled after New England. You know what? It's always raining here, too.
Yeah, it shot me back up to 95%. How's it taking so much of my RAM? I wouldn't be able to exceed the 2 gig mark I gave it.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
I had to crash the client again. Still on?
Oh, he tried to steal my sword, but he couldn't hold it.
My lamp's back. Were we able to bring him down?
I've damaged him a bit. I'm going to grab me some chicken from LFC here. Lava fried chicken. Oh, he came out.
Where? Don't seem to be in here.
I died.
Yeah, I'm
You're
still
still
watching you fight him.
You're standing at the chicken thing on my screen still.
I know I'm standing at it, but I don't want to move because seeing everything a few minutes behind what you're seeing. I could tell if it was taking a while for my arrows to shoot. I can't seem to do anything. Oh, if you need me, I'll be getting high in the mushrooms.
You and that mushroom. Tends to give me a headache. Well, what we can get out of all this is, at the very least, the machine does its job quite well. Which is great.
Skeletons are jerks.
Yes, yes they are.
Alright. As the death points would indicate, I've been testing out the room. It works when it's not being exploded. It works rather well, actually. Working on putting in some purple dirt. I had a small timing issue with the door. The door would open as the last wave was deposited, and the reason this is exploded is Parker saw the door open, left, and all the mobs followed him and blew everything up. But they got that fixed. It didn't blow up too much, just a lot of the dirt, because it was just a surface layer like this, until I have time to fill in the rest. We're going to be using this purple dirt. I can't remember the actual name of it. Seems to be blast resistant. Hardcore's been doing some blasting. In the Nether, some blast mining for the walkway that I showed you, and he discovered that it doesn't explode well, which is good because it fits in. Oh, right. Got a little color palette set up. Colors and items and themes we're gonna use to transform all of this, the well too. Transform it into something a little more creepy looking. This in the minimap you can see the top one. All of the green on this island part, not including the small part not connected, but this little bit of island here up until the sand down there. I plan on terraforming it all to look like some of this dirt, some of this stuff, replace the beach sand with red sand, have some of this red topiary grass, and probably use the blue somewhere. But, you know, like dark, muddy materials and whatnot, and probably replace the brownstone road with this chiseled seared brick road stuff. I don't know, you chisel it, it turns into like 30 different blocks. It's very versatile. Let's see. The circuitry is not the most compact. I didn't need it to be. So essentially, I've got this, the Ethos hopper timer, hooked up, and I'm taking a signal from this. This will only change once. So this will go on, and then it'll go off. But I think it's when this turns on, this repeater dies out immediately, and there's a delay before this turns back on. So it'll off and then on, which allows the one item to come from here over. This whole section's done. This is the timing for spawning the last wave. There's repeaters back, over, and then up to here, so that there's a delay. What that'll do is, when the last wave goes, not the last wave, the fourth wave, it'll allow a certain amount of time to spawn mobs up in the spawn pool before it'll shut off. That way, that way there will be, I can talk today, some mobs during the fifth wave. Now this, I didn't want to try to hook up another hopper timer, and this times out all 4 tick repeaters. Up, back, down, and back again. It locks this repeater, and this line, when the system's on, this is the door lock. This is what locks the door closed and keeps you in. And instead of trying to extend this signal and other fancy things, I'm using the repeater lock function. Works fairly well. There's the start button, and it just delays enough so you can get in. And this is the timer. And this is just here to delay the start so that the door will close and then mobs will drop, instead of the door closing and mobs dropping immediately. But for the most part, it's expandable. If I can get out. There's room up here. I've noticed that the spawn doesn't spawn out too far. When they are spawning, I notice they spawn right out to about this, and they don't actually come out all the way. By all rights, if it were a regular spawner, I think they would be spawning out this edge, or that edge, but they don't. I have noticed that they do follow spawn rules, so I'm going to try to keep them down here. We'll have to move the skeleton one, but I want them to look at what spawns are here so that we don't get too many of each mob, but rather more variety. And I can just add more RS latches anywhere underground. As far as this is, currently it's set up for 6. Like, 3 on this wall, 3 on this wall. And that's only because of the spacing I need for keeping these run and the feedback for the light. Oh, right. Right, so when you push a button, it sends a signal down, and let's say to here, and then it turns this on, and then this will feed back up through the line, and then it won't do anything because the button's already on. But what it does do is it hooks into this repeater, and powers this block, and then unpowers this torch, which will let this torch power, and it'll turn the light on. It's an indicator light, so when you push the button, light comes on, and I have the zombie spawner on, or the skeleton spawner, which the sign exploded. Or like minotaurs, or cave spiders, or whatever else we put in. Which would be really awesome. So, as far as the outside, I'm thinking taking the micro blocks and doing maybe like a crossed sword pattern on both sides, like just 2 diamond swords or something, just cross them. You know, indicate battle arena. Hardcore is helping with the external design, thinking combination of either seared stone and maybe some quartz pillars. But we'll come up with something there. Now, seared stone has been fun, and I've actually run out of lava again. But what I have is I have this smeltery hooked up to be automatic. Got seared stone in here. Let's see. And I'm still getting cobble run through, and there is a bunch of coal. Somebody has donated lots of coal, which is really awesome. So I just have to finish getting some seared brick, or seared stone rather. Craft up some stuff. We'll get that going. I also managed to get... I always catch a chicken. I managed to get the Altar of Souls and the Altar of Blood set up in the area where the library is going to be. So, if you just imagine that once this building's done, we'll move on to putting a library here, and I'll probably take the path from here and have it wind up and enter here. This stuff will have to all go away, but trying to think of how I could build a library in an undead town type of theme, which is what we're eventually headed for. Which is why we got like little skulls and everything everywhere. And of course, what would be an undead place without some crazy man in a church trying to save everything? But unfortunately, I didn't get as much done this week as I wanted to. I died an awful lot. And there were more death points than this. I actually lost all of my scale armor. I did manage to keep the cloud boots. I keep them in an armor stand over here, so I didn't lose those. Which, thank goodness for that, because I'm always up here trying to work on something and then splat. So, I love Hexxit for these. But I think that's about all I have this week. Unfortunately, I will try to get more done next week. I know I do have a lot of work coming up, so I will try to record on my time off. But I will see you all next week.
Pause for dramatic effect.